Dear brothers of the planet Earth, I am Rowena. I like to come here and bring messages of peace, of balance, but mainly messages that act in your hearts. These aren't easy times to live through. There are many doubts, uncertainties, fear, and other feelings that should not emanate from you now, but I can understand them. It is part of human nature to be afraid of what you don't know and what is to come. You have always been taught to fear the unknown, to fear the future, to fear even God the Father, Mother. Getting rid of this knowledge and concepts takes work. It takes a lot of commitment and dedication so that your mind can start to doubt such certainties and open up to believe in the new, in what is true. Today, at this moment, the light surrounds this planet, an intense light, a powerful light, and is acting in every spot, in every little physical space on this planet, and in all etheric ones. Cleansing, sweeping away all that needs to be cleaned now from this planet. Do not be afraid of anything. Do not be fearful of the second to come or of tomorrow, because every soul at this moment is living what it has chosen and understood it would live. So, why worry? Everything is practically written. Live in the present moment. Problems were created in the past. Are you still living with the problem itself for the consequences of it? But I will make you a proposal. How about looking ahead? How about imagining the solution? How about seeing only the problem solved? Looking back is nourishing the problem. It is staying in the past. But when you look back, you feed it again. It takes strength. So the proposal is to do differently. It is to look forward, no longer looking at the origin of the problem, no longer looking at the problem itself, but only seeing the solution. Emanate to the universe the answer to that problem, one that is pleasant and brings you joy. This is the proposal. Look forward. Forget what has passed. When you look back, you reinforce that energy and nurture it, which returns firmly to the present moment. In other words, you don't improve the problem. You only encourage it. So let's look forward. Imagine everything is solved. That's the way. Don't dwell on the past. The past is the past. Don't nurture the past, but what you want in the future. So live in the present moment. Look at now, at this moment, and emanate into the universe what you want. It's not dwelling on the past that you will find balance and joy, create a new pathway. In the past, you made something that brought you to this moment, okay, so start creating a new moment now so that a little bit down the road, you will no longer see the consequences of what you made back there, but what you are creating now. Let's change the strategy a bit. Let's stop looking at past problems and look at them now with love and start emanating the solution you want. This is a new strategy. Be assured this will bring about changes in your life and your pathways. You are no longer stuck in the past. You are creating a new future and path, taking power out of that problem you created back there. You are giving a new pathway to it. But with this, can I interrupt the line from the past? You can't, because you are still looking at the same problem. It is as if you break that line created back there and create a new line, but a line that will be pleasant to you and bring you solutions and joy. Why fear the future? The future results from what you emanate today or in the past. So, if the strategy is to look at what has come up to this moment and change its path, there is nothing to worry about in the future, because you are sure that you are creating something extraordinary. You are not nourishing the problem. You have already found the solution and are cheering on this solution. It is not difficult to do that. Complaining, crying, and despairing over the problems created doesn't solve them. It only nourishes them. Then stand up, look at the tiny problem, become a giant, and see the problem as a ground weed, a shallow growing weed. No, you won't pull it out of the ground, you will just put flower seeds around it, and these seeds will grow, and the weed, that problem of yours, will lose its strength. Because it will have no way of expanding, because you have surrounded it with beautiful things and feelings. You have made it powerless, small, unnoticed. Start looking at your problems this way, and don't fear what comes in the future. If fear comes, do the same, and look at the fear and say, "No, I will overcome this fear." And create an extraordinary situation that will be the result of that fear. Don't nurture it. Put on something you will feel thrilled and balanced. Do this, and you will see how your walk will change. I'm not saying that tomorrow will be all about flowers, because there's a lot of stuff coming from the past to look at, but act in the same way. The problem has arrived. Look at it, make it small, almost unnoticeable, and create an aura of solution around it that will be happy for you. And you will see how the problem will practically disappear, and that which you wished for will come into existence. Do not nourish whatever is wrong, whether it be in the past or in the present. Look at everything with love and enfold every negative thing, every low vibration thing, every problem, every pain into joy, into solution. You may think of something extraordinary. You may even dream. Of course, you can, and I tell you, nothing is impossible in the universe. So create whatever you want. Create miraculous solutions. As long as they bring joy to your heart, it is all right. It doesn't mean that they will happen, but certainly the solution will bring you joy because you have created it. You have committed yourself to create something that makes you smile, and you have looked at the problem and seen that it was almost unnoticeable. So the great wisdom is not to nourish what bothers you, is not to feed what hits you. Look at everything with love and reverse the situation. Create a new situation. Think, look at that, and create something that is wonderful. And can I do that too, in relation to people? Yes, as incredible as it sounds. Suppose a person bothers you or has a behavior that you don't like. In that case, they are still awakening, or they are a person with your characteristics who has not yet awakened to change, and they bother you. What should you do about them? Look at her with fun. Think that what she does is funny, that's all. Don't create situations for her, because you would be invading her free will. But look at it with fun. Find it funny as if she had told a great joke. Listen to her as if she were a comedian who only talks nonsense and funny things. It would be best if you laughed at everything she says. Don't encourage that feeling that comes to you, because when you promote that feeling, it only grows in you. The more you run out of patience and get irritated, the more upset you are with that person. And this is a snowball that will not dissipate. It's a little tricky at the beginning, but learn to listen to all those things that were said that you didn't like a big joke, and laugh. You don't have to laugh in front of the person because they won't understand anything, but isolate yourself and have a big laugh. Laugh at what they said. Don't absorb that energy that was said and bothered you, because now it won't bother you anymore. On the contrary, it will give you room for big smiles and good laughs. Of course, my brothers and sisters, for many of you, all that I am teaching you here is not easy. Changing your behavior and way of thinking is challenging. But at least try, because the attempt, the constancy, will make you realize that one day you will think differently and see that everything I have said is true. So, don't be in a hurry. Start. Just begin to change how you see each thing that bothers you. Little by little, you will see how everything will become lighter and more beautiful, and people will stop bothering you. At least try, my brothers. Force yourself to follow this path, and you will see how happy you can be. Thank you for watching.